And welcome to Co-op Guild. This is Steve here, Kim.
Hi, everybody.
We're here to play a new game to the channel, Defenders of the Wild. So I've been wanting to get this to the channel. We've been so busy with lots of stuff, so
Yes.
finally have a break in the schedule, so I'm getting this one to the table. Yeah. So I see lots of friends here already. Say, hey Jess, how's it going? Brian's here. Greg. Let's see. Anything else I miss? I think that's it for now. Okay.
We're
Cool.
ready.
Ready?
Defenders of the Wild. We played it once, and he told me right before we started that there were a couple mistakes when we played it before we streamed it. So we're going to teach it the right way, hopefully.
I might have Steve the game a little bit.
Oh, I shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't be surprised that you...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It's always fine.
But we've not covered this game on the channel before, so this will be a full teach. Also, disclaimer for anybody who cares, we were given a review copy of this game. So,
Yeah.
all right, let us jump down to the table and do some defending.
Okay.
That's right. All right, so here we are set with the board set up. So, the premise of this game is we are woodland creatures, and we are trying to build up basically a resistance force. Trying to build up the support we need to stop the machines from taking over the land. And so, as you see in front of me, this is the hex board. And in the middle of the hex board, you'll see that this is the machine core. So the machines have these mechs, and that's what these wooden pieces are. These are the mechs. And this is a factory, and it's got pollution be spilling out. These here you see, these are actually walls. So they have these giant machines that be roaming the countryside, making these walls. And basically, if they are able to create a enclosed space with all walls, there's a chance that they will make another factory there.
And then more pollution spews.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a cataclysmic problem.
That's right.
So, hi, Remy. Welcome.
Is it more affordable than Spirit Island? It definitely is, Remy. Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely has that feel thematically as Spirit Island. Please, it's a very, very different game, though. We'll get into it. But yeah, it's cool. I like a lot about this game.
There are things
Except for one thing.
There are things we'll talk about.
Yes, we'll get to that at the end, though. You'll see, and it only matters at the very end of the game. Well, you guys will see it. Okay. But the cool thing about this game is we're woodland creatures, and so I'll be playing as the... Oh, what faction is this one? 1 second. I'm playing as the Coven. So I kind of like the...
Support character.
Yeah, a little sport. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm a witch. That's what I'm playing as too. So I'll play, and the cool thing is there's different leaders you can choose. So there's 2 leaders for each faction. So I'm playing as Aylitza. Sure.
She looks
I'm more
like
a witch.
she would scream, "I'm not a witch. I'm your wife."
I'm your wife. That's right.
That's what she looks like to me.
But the cool thing is it tells you the special ability. So basically how it works is you choose a leader, and the leader is going to determine 6 cards, 6 unique cards that correspond only to the leader that's going to go into the deck, and then 6 generic cards that are for the faction. And those 12 cards define how the game's going to play for you, the deck. So yeah, I'm playing as her. Kim, you are playing as Urzai, the miner. So of course Kim chose ballistics and demolitions.
Yoo-hoo.
So yeah, very very shooty here. So it's very similar setup, except she's gonna have different special abilities, and you guys will see that through the course of the game.
If I remember to use them.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, once you hit that card is fairly meaningless at this point. So they do say you tuck it underneath it, but you don't have to. It's just a coolness factor.
I will follow.
Bird the witch. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
My favorite movie.
So that's a good movie. Okay. So how do we win the game? We win the game by building up the resistance force. And so what that is we have these, that's going to look really bad. Let me turn this off. There we go. We have these camps. So I've got a number of camps. Kim has a number of camps. Our job is to put all our camps on the board, on the tiles. Once you have all our camps on the tiles, we then we win the game. But we only win the game if all the camps are on tiles and there are no factories that are left there. So factories are destroyed, or actually rewild is the term. Basically, you have the wilderness take it over, and all our camps are on the board. We lose the game a couple different ways. We lose the game if we have too many people die, And when people die in their game, we'll actually lose cards from our hand. If we get 2 cards that match the same land type, we lose the game. We lose the game as well if we have to put, and these are over here, this is the toxic sites. So if there's enough pollution, a toxic site will drop down. If we get all the toxic sites down, we have to add another, we lose the game. We also lose the game if we need to build a factory and we cannot. We lose the game that way. So lots of ways to lose, only one way to win.
Awesome.
Hey David, how's it going?
Hello, David.
Okay, so let's talk about nothing else and get into the gameplay.
How many cards did I start with?
You start with 3. So actually, we do have to do setup. So I should do that one more time. So in this game, we're going to start with one of our camps somewhere on the board with our leader. So here's my meeple. So very cute meeples in this game. It's animals. And you can start at any edge you want that matches your land type. I can't forget. I gotta go in the swamps, wetlands.
I'm going in the
You have
mountains.
to go in the mountain, and you have to be on the edge, any edge.
On the edge.
Yep.
For immediate. I'm not allowed to go there
over there?
because I have to put a thing down, but I can't put a thing down with the pollution thing there.
No,
right?
you can. You're good.
can?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're totally fine.
Is that a bad idea?
It's only a bad idea in the sense that your meeple's standing up. You might want to lay it down, but otherwise you're totally fine.
No. Strategically, is this a smart thing to start and try to deal with that right
Yeah,
away?
it's fine. Yeah, sure.
I don't really believe you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you sure? Because otherwise I can come down here. It's safer. It just takes me a while to get to places.
Yeah, you can be up there. You can be in that spot. I'm gonna start down here as well. So.
Oh, you're in a space with the thing? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll just take some damages. Okay.
Already?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
What happens? Okay. You're not gonna take damages. I'm gonna take damages.
Why?
'Cause I have a mech.
You have a mech there.
Yeah, you're fine. You see where you are.
Okay.
And I can heal you. I'm playing a little bit of support class.
Surprise.
Big surprise, I know. Okay, so how this is going to work is we need to build up our support before we can drop down another camp. So let me show you how this works. So every time we do something good, basically if we clean up pollution, destroy a mech, rewild a factory, I think there's one more, I forget. There's one more I'm forgetting. I'll put it on the screen here so we can walk through it. I think it's this one here. Yeah. So clear pollution, destroy a mech, breach a wall. That's the one I was missing. Rewild a factory.
Can I have one of those cards?
Yes, you may. I can find one.
I need my cheat cards, or my not cheat cards, my reminder cards, so I can remember how to play the game. Thank you.
So yeah, so once we do those, you see it's got the +1 support on there. What that means is we'll move our little pawn marker 1 space forward, and basically this has to go all the way to the top. And once it's there, then we can build our next camp. And when we do that, this resets down to the bottom, and then we have to go all the way back up to top again. So it's a kind of a rotary dial.
It's a rotary dial telephone.
Exactly.
Remember those? Those were fun.
Or not, depending on your age. So, yes.
I remember.
Puppet Farms remembers. That's
I do, but okay.
okay. So that's what's going on with this one. Okay, so that's what's happening. Now let's get into the actual game itself. It's pretty simple. We're gonna have a hand of 3 cards. So drew my 3 cards, and I'll show you the cards look like in a second. And that's basically all the cards we get for our hand. In order to draw more cards, we need to put down a new camp and draw more cards that way.
Right. We just lost half the people on YouTube.
I know.
Right. But it's true. Well, so it's like some of the older technology is like cool and retro now. So
Are we cool and retro now? I don't know.
I want my old Nokia brick phone back. That thing was great.
That was true. That was. All right, so let me show you what a card looks like, and we can talk about this real quick, and then we'll just dive into the gameplay. I know a little more explanation than I expected. So when we look at this here is the faction symbol I'm at, and this here is the. I wish my brain's not working right now. It is not this one. Sorry. It is. It's just the type of hex you have, but it's the one that you are. It's your habitat corridor is what you can move through. We'll get into that in a second. It means I can move through that hex quicker when this one is selected. So, down here is probably the most important number. This is how many actions you can get for that turn. And then you always have a special ability here. A lot of them say reveal, so the first time you reveal the card, just do what it says. In this case, the first player marker will pass.
Okay.
Other ones will do the other things you see. It's pretty straightforward when you see what they do. But we'll get into that. And that's where a lot of your special abilities will come into play. So.
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do, we'll just start playing now.
Hi, Matthew. Welcome.
Hey, Matthew. Is now this one, there's not supposed to be talking in this one for alpha gaming, but we don't have that.
We're going to break that rule.
Exactly. So we do organized phase. So we're going to choose the defender in silence. That's the thing. And then basically just choose a card to play. And then we're going to reveal our cards at the same time. And then at that point, we can talk about what we're doing. And it's just keep the game moving along. Don't alpha game, stuff like that. And then the important thing is we'll take our actions in turn order. And after you take your actions, you resolve a machine card. The next person goes to the machine card. And we do another round of playing cards. That's basically it. There are items on here too. We'll get to that when it matters. So, okay. I am going to play. I kind of like.
I know my card.
This card. Okay.
I'm playing this one.
Okay. So, flippity flip. You flippity flip yours.
Flippity flip.
So, what does your card say?
How about you just put it over here?
Sure, put it over there.
Isn't it cute? He's got a rocket and he's a squirrel.
They all have unique names too, which is really fun.
Yeah.
So this is your leader for this round. You can get 3 action points, and the important thing is you have Arsenal, reveal, gain rockets.
Yes.
So let's talk about what those are.
I have a special rocket token.
Yep.
That I now have rockets because I gained them.
Exactly.
And I can shoot things.
Yep. So what these items do, and there's a bunch of them. There are 4 of them, but it depends on what factions are in the game. Because we're only playing with the Coven faction and then your faction, which I forget the name is. Something. Doesn't matter. Okay. This one. We're going to have these 2 items available to us. So basically rockets, it does take an action. It's for free. Anytime during your turn, you can spend it to either destroy a mech or breach a wall. What I'll be getting is potions, which I can remove damage or clear pollution. And we'll get to the damage roll in a second. But yeah, so those are what we're going to be doing. Now, my reveal is, guess what? I have Bubbling Brew. I gain potions as well. So, similar to you,
Don't say the squirrels.
I have the potion available. And so you're going to have one of these tokens available at a time.
I can't, I couldn't just...
Sorry, I can't gain potions again until I spend this one. Sorry.
Okay, I have 1 rocket, spend it, I have to get another rocket. Okay,
exactly. Sorry about that.
I got you.
Yeah, don't anger the squirrels. Alright, so now we can take our turns. So I have the first play marker, so I will start.
Go ahead.
Alright, so first action is I could use this to clear the pollution right away. But instead, I'm going to save it for a second, and I'm going to destroy this mech in my spot. So nice thing is, it's 1 action. And you can pull up this here. Destroy a mech gives me 1 support. Just straight up is destroyed. Easy. Cool. Now, I do get +1 support for that. So that means we'll come over here. And I'll move up once on this board here. However, we're not done. If I completed any action where there was a mech in that space, or a sniper nearby, and I'll explain what snipers are in a little bit, I need to roll the damage die. So let's roll the damage die, see how much damage I take. I rolled 1 damage, so I'm going to add 1 damage to my board, so I'll take 1 and put it right here. Now I can take up to 3 damage, that's okay. At my 4th damage, then I lose someone from my hand, so I really want to avoid that. One thing you can do is you can heal if you're at a campsite. So that's how you kind of clear that stuff up. Now, that's my first action. I have 2 more actions. I'm going to do my second action, and I'm going to remove this pollution as my second action. So that one is going to move up my support again. And I have 1 more action I can do. Now let's talk about movement. There's 2 ways of moving in this game. Movement, you can move in an adjacent spot, kind of. Or you can teleport to a campground. You can. It's called
regroup.
Regroup. Thank you. Regroup is what it is. I'd like to say teleport, but return to your camp. So you choose any of your camps on the board, and you go straight there. It doesn't matter what's in your way. Now the movement, you can move adjacent, as long as there's no walls blocking you and all that fun stuff. Or you can go through a habitat corridor. So what does that mean? So if you look at what card I played one with the wetlands symbol here. So if I come down here, I can move as much as I want through the wetland symbol area here for one action, as long as I move to a, how do I say it?
You have to stay in the wetlands.
No, I can I get free movement in the wetlands, and then I can have one movement to a different spot. So I can go all the way for here to here for one action, for example, if I want to go that far. Does that make sense? Or if I'm in this spot, I can then move through the wetlands as much as I want and my turn to wherever I need to go.
Essentially it's turning the wetlands into one spot.
Exactly.
So then you go
as long as they're connected.
one.
Yep. So that's what the habitat quarter is, and that matches whatever character you played. So.
Sorry, I noticed Matthew's banjo
Banjo solo, nice. So with my last action, I'm torn. Do I want to come up there and try to help that?
Well, I'm gonna go over there.
You're going over there? Okay, so it might be nice to try to build near each other. Yeah, I'll go up there. Right up here. Okay.
Okay.
That's it for my actions. Now at the end of my turn, I will have to draw a machine card. I always forget this, so you have to remind me because I do skip those turns often. There we go, bad guys. Engines. The engines advance twice, and then we need to deploy reset engines from the highest number factory. So we can do number 1 first.
So we do a card after each of us goes?
Exactly.
Okay.
So what is the engines advance twice? So that's talking about these things. These giant machines are run around like the board. They're going to be dropping walls as they drive. Now the question is, if we look down here, like this engine here, it needs to move forward. They don't go backwards, they don't go forward. You can see that there's a branch. They're going to go left or right. How we determine that is based upon this board here. We've got this little pawn on here. So it's set to the right. So basically, if they have a choice to drive, they're going to drive right. So this guy's going to turn right here. 1, 2, like that. And as he drives, he's going to drop down walls behind him.
Did he just close that or not yet?
Almost. He's got one more space to close it off. And this one is also going to turn right. 1, 2, just like that. And drop some walls behind him. Okay. And then the second part of this card was if any of the engines kind of ran into a dead end, they would return to the board. So we'll get to that a little bit later in the playthrough. That's it. Kim, you're up.
Okay. Well, I played my arsenal, so I gained my rockets. I have 3 actions. My mountain space is my fluid movement, but I'm on a solo mountain.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is move for 1.
You leave your camp.
Move for 1.
Okay.
I want to destroy this guy.
Okay, he's destroyed. You get 1 support, and you have to roll damage.
But I have a rocket.
Yep, you can use that.
The rocket, I can take him out just without rolling the damage, right?
Exactly. It's not an action either. It's just free.
Changing plans. Before I move, fix the pollution.
Okay, that's 1 support.
Okay, then I move. Shoot the rocket.
Okay.
Free action. Yep. He's dead.
Another support.
Get another support. Third action, because that was free, is this pollution. Bam!
Nice. And you're ready to...
I'm ready. So I'm going to drop a camp next time, which I want to go down here to do that.
Okay.
Because you wanted to camp near each other, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's normally good to have camps near each other because if I end my movement in your camp, I will get a rocket. If you end your movement in my camp, you'll get a potion.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So that's a way we can help each other out.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
How did you set up this board?
It's random.
It's just all random? Okay.
It's all random. Yep.
Okay. Those are my 3 amazing actions. Please draw my bad guy card.
Okay. And here we go. We have mechs. So each engine deploys 1 hunter. And then hunters are going to pursue. So let's deploy the hunters first. So we've been talking about these mechs. Their mechs are in one of 2 forms. They're either a hunter or a sniper. Very simple to tell the difference. The hunters are basically in the wilderness. They just run around. They're melee attackers. Snipers are any mechs that are on a factory. Because remember, the factory, this is all walls around it. So basically, they're shooting over the walls, sniping things that come nearby.
And shooting the cute little woodland creatures?
They do.
These are terrible beings.
So if you do actions next to them, they'll be shooting you. Now, the nice thing about this game is it doesn't matter how many people shoot you. It's not, if you shot at any number of people, you just roll the dice once. So, okay. But basically, we have to deploy the hunters. So 1 mech wants to come out of here. Actually, let's look at this one. This is a better example first. So this mech, you can see here, it's facing this direction. So he's going to deploy a mech right here in front of him. Cool. This one up here is a little bit different. It wants to deploy a mech in front of him, but unfortunately it's blocked.
Hunter.
A hunter, sorry, yes. So it can't. Instead, it's going to deploy one to either side here. And the tiebreaker is equal to the direction. So it's going to deploy one to the right. So right here. Boop. Okay. Now what we need to do is the hunters pursue. So any hunters on the board will, if they're 2 spaces away from the active player, they will move in your space. Otherwise, everyone else who's 1 space away from it will they'll move to you instead. So look at you. Are there any mechs that are within 2 spaces of you?
There are 2 mechs within 2 of me.
Yep. So that guy up there, he's gonna move on your spot.
On me?
Yep, in your spot. Yep.
And then this one.
And then that one.
Even though you're there?
He stays with me, actually.
Okay.
Yep. Because he already has a target. There is one down here that's 2 away, but I'm not the active player. You are, so he's not going to move in my space.
And none of those guys move 1 closer. They just all stay put.
Yep. They either move and they can get to your space, otherwise they stay where they are.
Okay.
That's it. That was the first round. Now we do the whole thing again where we pick a card and
we don't draw a new card. When do we draw new cards?
You don't draw new cards ever, and the only time you draw cards in your hand is when you drop down a camp. Now, if there's ever a situation where you don't have cards in your hand at all and you haven't made a camp yet, you will just play the top card of your deck instead.
Okay.
Oh, one thing I should have mentioned is you could do team up. So what team up is, you could discard a card from your hand as long as it matches the hex type to do an additional action. So for example, my last turn, when I played this Bubbling Brew card, I could have discarded this card for 1 additional action during that same turn.
Okay.
So that's what team up does.
Yep. By the way, great hit.
Whoa!
Mike. That's an excellent
Mike.
critical hit on the boss.
Impressive.
Very good in the co-op battle challenge. Okay. So this round ended. Are you still first player?
I am here. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, I'm still first player. Okay. That never moves unless the card says it moves.
Okay.
Because that was 1 short. You're
yes.
Okay. 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 I want to do this card.
I'm going to play.
Choose wisely.
Well, it's the same thing. This card.
Okay. All right. So I'm playing Coven Comrade Reveal. The first player marker passes to the left. So Kim, you're now gonna be first player.
Okay.
It's gonna be 4 actions. Nothing else that's special. Kim is Ballistics. Ongoing. You may use rockets to destroy a mech in an adjacent hex.
Yes, but I don't have any rockets to use.
You don't. But
my fox is pretty ready to go.
He's a weapons tester, yeah. So it's a special ability. Normally you can't do that in the game. So
yeah,
it's
but
cool.
I have 3 actions.
Yep, and you start.
Okay. 1 action. Pachow!
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
No, wait, no?
No, because I want to drop a hex. And when I get him, he's going to do... Although, hold on, my brain is...
Go ahead.
My brain's moving faster than my mouth. If I destroy him, I can't move up anymore. I'm already maxed out.
That's right.
I can't build a camp when there's pollution on the spot.
You can.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I leave that guy alone? If I leave the spot...
You will still take damage.
Oh, I'm going to take damage?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just going to take him out.
Yeah.
It's still 1 damage. That's fine. Get out of here. So that's 1 action. 2 actions. Ugh, gosh, darn it.
Yep.
I'm going to do...
Did you take your damage?
I did.
Okay.
3 to clear that because I don't want it to get super polluted.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, you didn't want to build a camp?
I do, but I wanted to clean house first. Because if I left the pollution, couldn't it, like, get to a bigger problem?
No.
What?
Not currently.
Not currently? Okay.
No. Because basically pollution comes from the factories. These are just preset on the board.
Okay. Well, then I instead of clearing that pollution, I'll put the camp down.
All right. So that means is you do need to reset your board. So, yep, move that down. Perfect. And then you draw up to the number shown up here. So you draw up to a hand size of 4.
Done. Draw my bad card, please.
Don't you get a support for taking the thing out or whatever? You do get support. That's exactly right, Mike.
Yes, but I didn't because I was already at the top of my track.
You're maxed out.
I was maxed out.
Yep. Okay, so
Draw the card.
oh yeah, I always forget. Here you go. Factories. Any habitat hexes are enclosed. Build one factory, or we spread pollution. So we look at the board. There are currently no enclosed locations. So now we're going to spread pollution. How that works is we zoom in down here. You see how we have little markers on the board. We've got a shoot here, a shoot here, and a shoot here. We're going to add pollution. Oh my gosh.
The claw is taking over.
In those spaces. And that's all we do. Now, if there's ever 3 pollution in a spot, we replace that with a toxic site instead.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go to clean up that stuff, it's one action and you get rid of all the pollution in that space.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. The red card holders Remy's asking about.
Oh, yeah. So those, let me show you what they look like. So here's a bunch of extra ones I have. These were goblin trays, is what they're called. So they're kind of slick, but unfortunately I cannot recommend them. Because they are not responding to purchase this right now, unfortunately. But yeah, they're just a flat piece here, and there's magnets in them. And so it allows me to construct card holders, or I can flip them over to token holders. So I use those
You use them
all
a
the
lot.
time.
So they're super nice, but yeah, unfortunately the company just is not. Don't trust them.
Yeah. Don't.
Goblin,
if they
goblin
respond,
trays.
like I will recommend them if they start responding to people, but they're not.
They don't do that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we did that stuff, and
Your turn.
My turn. Okay, so I've got 4 actions. First action I want to do: destroy that mech. There we go. Okay, I destroyed it, and I take 1 damage.
Okay, and there's a way to heal, right?
Yep, I'll probably do this turn. I'm going to use my potion here to get rid of that pollution in that space. Oh, I'm already
You're
maxed.
maxed
That's
out.
okay. My second action, I'll move down here. My third action, I'm going to build a camp there. And that means I draw up to my hand size again.
Which is 4
Which is
now.
4, yep. And then I've got 1 action left. If I'm in a camp, I can then choose to fully heal. So I'm going to heal all my damage for my last action.
And your potion was a free action. Okay, gotcha.
Potion free action.
Right, draw your
exactly.
card.
That's it. And see what happens. Mechs. So each engine employs a hunter, and they will pursue again. I'm in a bit of trouble because this guy is going to drop another one, and these both are coming to me. And this one will deploy another mech here instead.
A hunter.
A hunter, sorry, yep. And no pursuit over there.
Do they ever shoot you, or is it just like they're kind of trapping you there? Like if you tried to leave this spot because there's 2 hunters there, you would have to roll the die once or twice?
Just once.
Okay.
Yep, you only roll the dice once, no matter how many hunters are there.
Right. You said that.
Yep. But they don't really trap me, but they will do me damage.
Okay.
So. Okay.
My turn?
Our turns, yes.
Our turns.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not. I changed my mind.
What?
I changed. Next time, I will help you.
So, yeah, this is basically the full game. So
Yeah, so we can pick it up then. All right, I'm gonna play Mooley. She's the underground DJ. Hold on. After keeping it sexy play and you guys rocking the banjo against the boss today, check out our underground
DJ. Yep.
All right. So when I reveal it, I can move to any mountain hex.
Yep.
I am going to jump across the board
Sure.
and let you deal with this.
Okay. I see how it is.
Yep. I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
That was free because
That's free.
the card.
Yep.
And then I have 3.
Well, let's do my reveal real quick.
Oh yeah.
So my reveal is Reign of Rust. I'm summoning my magic here. Replace 1 mech with 1 pollution in any hex without a toxic site. So I get to destroy a mech. Might do it in my spot. Yeah, I'll do it in my spot. And I get 1 support for doing that. Okay. No, replace. No, I don't. I don't destroy it.
I don't think you get a support.
No, I don't think so either. Let me look at that real quick. That's a good question. Because support is destroy mech specifically, not replace it. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's totally fine though.
Cool.
All right, so Kim, you're still first player.
Yep. Hi, Chris.
Hey,
well,
Chris.
I'm still taking my turn. So I have 3 actions. How do I destroy I just breach a wall? Do I have to go through the wall? Or can I just be next to it and destroy the wall?
No, so that's what these markers are. These are your breach tokens. So you can destroy a wall, and now they'll be open. And that stays on the board for the rest of the game. Which also means when all these are used, you can't breach anything else. That's it.
Okay, so my question...
But that's a good one to breach.
Yes, but I don't have to move into this spot.
No,
I can just destroy the wall.
That's correct.
Okay, so first action. Pshow! Breaching the wall.
No.
I gain a support. What?
You can't have one? You gotta keep track who has what. You gotta pull from yours, sorry.
Excuse me, I'm touching your stuff, Steve.
Well, it's part of the rules. So
there, this wall, I have to stand that. You'll see the red. That wall is breached.
that's fine. Yep. And that is a support.
I got it.
Okay.
Second action. Clear that pollution.
Nice.
Third action. Is it a problem if there's like a whole stockpile of dudes?
It will be. Because what's going to happen, just to explain what's coming, is if this gets replaced with a factory, these 2 mechs and these 2 mechs will combine into 4 mechs in one spot, which is not great.
Mech.
Yeah. But if you go in there...
But I breached the wall. It can't be a factory.
No, it will be.
How?
The factories, it doesn't... Sorry. You can't do anything about these walls. Once that enclosed, it becomes a legal spot for a factory, independent of the breaches. The breach will stay there even if the factory gets replaced.
Breach just lets me get into the space.
Exactly. Otherwise, there's no way to get into the space.
Okay.
And you cannot cross through the engines either. The engines are basically walls.
Cannot cross the line.
I can't believe you.
Believe you. I'm gonna move over here. I'm just gonna let that be a problem.
Just that space?
No. Actually, no, good sir.
Because you go anywhere in that. That's a huge corridor for you.
I am going to go over here.
Okay, you could actually move into any of those hexes around it.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to go in.
I wasn't sure what you were thinking. Because this is all free,
You're right,
and that's
you're
one.
right. Yeah. Okay, that was my turn.
You can team up if you want to discard another card that matches.
I do not have that. Well...
That's a match that same type. And it will give you 1 action.
Nope, I don't want to get rid of that card.
Okay. That's it. Here we go for the bad guy turn. We have engines. Engines advance twice. Okay.
They're going right.
And they're going right, yeah.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm. And this one is going to advance once here. So you can't go any further.
Okay, so that's a factory now.
Not yet. It is enclosed walls. It's not a factory yet. Then you move that one. Perfect. Now what we do, this is now going to matter. The second part. Deploy reset engines from the highest numbered factory. So what that means is, because this guy made a loop and he ended up needed to be redeployed, basically. Because he ran into that other factory, the core. Oh, by the way, you cannot actually go into the core. There's no way stopping it.
Okay.
So now we need to redeploy him. So what we do is, if you notice there's a little arrow on here. So he wants to deploy right here, but you can see that there's already a wall there. So he can't. So then we do the tiebreaker. As you can probably guess, the tiebreaker is this one up here. So we're looking to the right. So he'll go to the next spot, going right clockwise, and this is now open, so he's going to redeploy right there.
Okay.
And if this is all filled, he'll go to the next... so this is the factory 5, then he'll go to factory 4, the next highest factory. And so they
just keep...
They keep adding to the board.
Okay.
What's happening.
What are you doing on your turn?
I don't know. I am... Oh yeah, I've got 3 actions. So first action, let me go ahead and destroy that mech. So let me roll the die and see what happens. I take 1 damage.
And you get a support?
I get support, thank you. Second action is clean up that pollution. Third action... Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to gain a potion.
And you can do that because you're at your hut.
Yep, because I'm at a hut. You can spend an action to add a hut to just gain an item matching that one. You can also, when you end your move, a normal move, not a regroup at a hut or a camp, you can also get an item that way.
Okay.
I've got one. Oh no, it's my 3 actions.
That was your 3 actions.
That's it. Okay. So that is it. And actually, do I want to do that? Hold on. Nope, actually, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna move.
Where do you want to go?
I want to move towards. Yeah, I'm gonna move towards you. So I'm gonna move this direction.
Towards me?
Or towards your hut. Yep.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Bad guy card. We have factories. If any habitat hexes are enclosed, build 1 factory. You look at the board. We do have 1 enclosed, so that is now going to become a factory.
Okay.
So all those walls are gone, but the factory itself is fully enclosed with walls.
But you keep the breach there, right?
You keep the breach there. Yep. Oh, yeah. You can just pick this up and put this down because these guys have to be on it.
Oh, they move. Oh,
They move with it. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's almost insta-death.
Well, you only roll 1 die, so.
Oh, you're right.
But yes.
Okay.
Now these 2 will go on top here, the snipers. Now one thing I didn't explain is this die. It has different results on it. It has this. It has 2 hits, 1 hit, or blanks. Now these hits. This is for a melee successful melee attack from a hunter. This counts as a successful melee attack for a hunter as well. However, if you're attacked by a sniper, only these range symbols count for the snipers successfully hitting you.
Okay.
So if you were to do actions next to here and you rolled, for example, this double symbol, you would not take any damage.
Great.
So a little less accurate. Hey, Elaine.
All right. My turn again?
Yes, our turn to figure out what cards we're going to play. Kind of like this one, but I don't like my situation.
The wrong thing.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to play this
Here's what I'm going to do. Playing. Done.
one. Ooh.
I might mess you up, though, if you were going to my hut to get something.
Oh, this is a pretty aggressive play. I think I'm going to do it.
Go for it, Steve.
I'm going to do it. All right, I'm going to play this one. And what do you have for yours, Kim?
I am playing Rocky, which is a Rocketeer. Fireworks Festival. All players gain rockets.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. Rockets. That changes.
That's what I was saying. If you were heading for my hut to get rockets from me, then sorry.
I was. That's okay.
You
That's
can clear
fine.
pollution.
So mine is a different belly. It's ongoing. Moving to a hex clears pollution in that hex.
Oh, you can just.
I'll just run on.
Bing, bada, boom, too.
Yep.
Done. All right. I'm going to go 1 support, 2 move to here. Or if I move past this place, are they going to shoot me?
It's only when you start an action in the range. So no, you start an action down here, you're totally fine. You can end up here.
So I'm going to actually move here.
Okay.
Because I have the mountains. I can move 1 and fluid motion all the way through.
Suggestion?
What's that?
You could just kill this guy right now.
With my rocket?
Yeah. I don't know what you have in hand, but you could go kill him right now, and then you could be in a situation to build a camp.
Yes, sir.
You'd be in that spot, though.
In the spot.
Yeah, because you have to move in the spot and then use your rocket.
Okay, that works. Good with that.
Okay, bad guy card for you. I would. Yes, it does get that feeling for sure.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we have a reboot. See up here, toggle machine directions. So that's going to flip from right to left. Yes. And now it says here, if any habitat hexes are enclosed, build a factory. So do we have anything enclosed?
No, we did
not.
that previous last turn.
Factory spread pollution, so we're going to spread pollution.
Okay, so now these are getting more problematic.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Toxic site.
Yep.
So
So
these
those-
3 get swapped out
Yep.
for one of the losing conditions.
Exactly. Now, it does take just 1 action to clean it up, just like you would do any number of pollution. The downside is you take 1 automatic damage when doing so.
Okay.
So, okay. That's it, and it is my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, this deck is empty, so we reshuffle it. So, I have 2 actions, so I'm going to go 1, just move into here, and 2 move into here.
Because your card lets you just double clear pollution or whatever.
It does. So that's 2 support. And then I am going to discard.
Oh, I didn't take a roll for damage on defeating that guy.
You don't have to use rockets.
Oh, I did use my rockets. You're good.
You're fine. And then I'm going to discard this card to get another action because it matches. I'm doing my teamwork. I have another action, and I actually am my max support, so I get to spend all that and drop down another house right there. I drop to 5.
Nice. Okay, draw your bad card.
That is my turn. Okay. Bad card here. Reboot. We're going to toggle again, apparently. Okay. Build a factory, which we cannot, and we're going to spread pollution again. Okay.
Oh, no.
So let's do this.
This is really bad.
This is bad, yeah.
This is bad. Does this get another pollution on it?
So let's do the, yep, so one here, one here. Those will both become toxic sites.
Halfway to losing. Just saying.
Yep.
Are you working your way over there?
I will probably have to, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's those 3. We have to put 1 down here. However, because there's already toxic site there, we skip it over and do the direct line, whatever, this direction.
And this one, and then same here.
Yep, skips over it.
Damn.
You got it.
Wow.
And this one too, it skips over, puts up there.
That escalated quickly.
You missed this one here.
I
Up
did.
here. Yep. There you go. Because there's another chute there that goes that direction. Oh, another one here that shoots. No.
No, that built
You're
the
fine.
toxic site.
You're fine. Yep. Yeah. So not great. That's a lot of pollution. Ba. Okay, that was the end of our turns. Now we play another card. I think I need to play one of these. What's going on here? We gotta destroy that factory. I rewild it at some point here. But I'm gonna play this one. It seems like one of the better options right now.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm playing this one. Apothecary. Reveal. All players gain potions.
Nice.
It's me too. Kim, what did you play?
Ballistics. I could use rockets for an adjacent hex, but we don't have rockets. But I get 3 actions.
Okay. And you're a first player still.
Bloop. Building a house.
Cool.
1 action. Drawing up to 5 cards. Okay. Second action. I'm going to... When I clear pollution, is it just 1 of these if I go into here?
Yeah, no, you clear all of them.
Okay. Second action, I'm going here.
You cannot.
Why not?
You need more movement speed for that.
But I'm in my thing.
You look at the card you played.
Oh,
it's
it's wetlands.
Yeah.
Ooh, my...
I played this wrong last time. When I talked to you.
Oh. Well, shoot. I wouldn't have played that card.
You have a different card you want to play?
Yeah. Retcon. Sorry. Because I did not know that was wrong.
Okay.
Everyone,
Same effect?
Same effect. Well, no, it's... Everyone gets rockets. I only have 1 more action now.
Oh.
So take a rocket.
I already have rocket.
Oh. Balls. Well, shoot. Nope. Sorry. Oh, you're right. Then it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Playing the original card.
Okay.
Now that so that was 1. Then I'm gonna go. You're over here. 2, 3, and I'm just gonna be there. I gotta get down there.
I mean, you can also regroup. That's an option.
What do you mean regroup?
So you can go from here to any of your camps, if that helps.
I want to be in the problem area to fix the problem.
Okay, fair. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. What did you move? 1, 2 here?
Yeah.
Okay. Next time you activate or do something, they will shoot you.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's fine. Just let you know. So, bad guy turn, right?
Do I want to be there?
I mean, this one, it's always 1 die roll, so. But we do have to take him out. We can't win the game with that mess.
Yeah, that's happening. Okay, what's my card?
Okay, there we go. Bad guy card. We have engines. They advance twice.
And they're going left.
They're going right still.
I thought you switched the thing over.
I did. We got the toggle again, so toggle back the other way. So.
1, 2. Steve, you're blocked off.
I am.
1, 2. You gotta explain that.
It goes back.
Okay. So we have a closed thing in your wetlands down here.
Now we have to reset this one here. So it wants to go here. It cannot. We're going right, so it's going to go here instead.
Uh-oh.
Yep. All right. So that's that. My turn. I've got 2 actions. It's not what I expected to have happen, but it's what we got. I'm going to blow a wall in that. I'll breach that wall with 1 support. Okay. I'm then going to move into that space and then use my potion to get rid of that toxic site. I do take a damage for doing so.
Do you get a support for that or no?
I do get support for that, yep. So, not great.
I mean, you made the land safer.
Yes. And I have breach move. That's all I got for actions. I'm gonna die? Why?
When you try to move out of that spot, you're gonna get sniped.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 1 damage for sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, sure, maybe. Okay, that's it. Here we go. Engines advance twice again. Oh, this is getting interesting. They can run into each other.
Yeah. Well, so this is... They're gonna both be here. This is enclosed.
Yep.
Boop. Boop. And then they want to deploy... Whoop. Where do they go? Here?
They want to go there, but they can't because there's a wall there.
Oh.
Remember, the factories are all enclosed walls, so it would go here.
And then this one...
Uh-huh.
I don't know. So this would go like... Here?
Nope.
Where would
They
that
want to go there, but he can't because there's a wall, all walls everywhere.
Yeah.
So now we go to the next number.
Oh, so then...
Oh, hold on a second. Did I screw this up? When we do the highest numbered factory, we did screw that up. This is the highest numbered factory. It should have deployed here instead of over there. I did screw that up.
Oh, whoops. All right, well,
So
he's
sorry
over
about that,
here
guys.
now.
Yeah. No, he'll go here. This arrow. It looks for the arrow there. So it'll be here, right here. That's where it goes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I did screw that up. So mistake. The highest number factory is this one. This is number 4. See the numbers on there right there.
Okay, so they should have gone on that.
Correct. They shouldn't have been over here. Should have been over there.
That's fine.
It's okay.
So, now what?
Probably just made it harder for ourselves.
Probably.
That is it. Now it's our turns. I am enclosed. So. I've got 2 options. I got a lot more options than that, technically, but... what are you, strategy-wise, what are you thinking about doing?
Shooting things.
Shooting things. Okay. Huh. Okay, let me just deal with the craziness I got. I'm gonna play this card. Okay. Alright. What'd you play?
I played Mari, which is a musketeer. He's a old man vulture. So I get to gain rockets.
Cool.
And 3 actions.
Sweet. I played Brennan, Mystic Mender. Revealed, choose a player to remove all damage.
Oh, yeah, it's a good choice on you.
Yeah, I was trying to save it for you, but I'm going to just take it this time. So, fully healed. Okay, I got 3 actions, and you have 3, and you have 0. First player.
Okay. The potion, I get to heal things for free, right?
Or yourself.
Or myself. Full heal for myself, or just one?
1 damage for yourself, or get rid of all pollution. Or toxic sites. Yeah.
I'm going to... So when I move here, they're going to shoot at me.
They're going to shoot at you no matter what you do. Because they're snipers, remember?
Yes. Move. 1, 2, 3. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna just let them be for a moment. No, I'm not, because this is a problem. I'm gonna move here. 1. They're gonna shoot at me.
Yep.
Then they missed.
They missed. Yep.
Okay. Second action, they're gonna shoot at me anyway. Again. Okay. I'm gonna clear this.
Okay. You can also use the potion to do that and not take damage. Roll. It's up to you.
Well, I take a damage roll when I clear pollution?
Yes. Any action you do, if you're within range of a mech, they will attack you.
That's okay.
Nothing.
Missed.
Okay.
Third action.
Yep.
I'm gonna move here.
By the way, you should go get support for that stuff.
Oh yeah. Bam. 2.
Yeah, because you cleared 2 pollution, right?
Yes.
Oh no, 1 pollution here. Well, you were here.
I was there.
You only gained 1 support total.
1 support.
Yeah, because you moved here and then you just cleared.
Okay.
Yep.
1, 2. I have another action left.
Yep.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
They're gonna shoot at me.
That's correct.
Okay, they did hit. They did hit me that time.
Yep.
That's acceptable. Okay. I'm out of my actions officially,
That's correct.
but I have a potion.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to heal myself. Can you
Yep.
can you give me more potions?
I don't know. We'll find out.
How about
Maybe.
I'm gonna shoot. Oh no, I can't shoot.
Ruh-roh was right.
I put myself in a bad place.
Do it. It's fine.
I'm gonna heal myself and hopefully I get the potion back. Because I have to get out of here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn.
Nope.
No,
Back
draw
at
a
turn. Build 1 factory or factory spread pollution. So looking at the board,
There's
we
this
have
one or
these 2
this
spots for factory. Yep.
They
So
both get factories?
No, only 1 factory gets added.
Which
However,
one?
we look at the tiebreaker here going right from this spot.
It's where you are, good sir.
Yep. It's going to be right on me. So.
But you can't be in a factory.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
I can't be in the core, but I can be in the factory.
Oh.
Otherwise, how are you going to rewild the factory?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. And that's it. So at least I'm there. Okay. My turn. This is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. First thing I'm gonna do, fire the rocket. Let's kill a mech. 1
Okay.
support.
No reactionary fire because it was a rocket.
Yep. Second action. Kill a mech. And I'm gonna take damage for this. I do take 1 damage. But that mech is destroyed. And then now that this factory doesn't have any pollution or mechs on it, I could spend another action. This is my 3rd action to rewild it. So let's go ahead and do that. So what we do is we flip that over.
Weren't these snipers supposed to shoot you?
Oh, just kidding. I should be shot by snipers. I do take another damage. That was... Did I miss it, knee? Oh, you got to flip it over. Oh, crap. Which direction was it? I don't know which way it was.
If...
They're random, so don't, it's too late now. Just flip it over. There is a direction error on there, so
Okay.
yeah, keep track of that, unfortunately. Okay. Yes, that's my second roll.
I think you're supposed to get shot again, to be honest.
No, because I rolled for once for the guy I killed in a space, and now I roll a second time for rewilding it.
Yes, but did you do anything else before that?
I shot with his rocket.
Oh, and they don't shoot back for that?
Nope, not
Okay.
for the items. Items are
Okay.
basically free. They don't
Okay.
attack you. So I have 1 action left. It's really tempting to build a camp there. So you can actually build them on there, on those spots. Those are considered wild spots. Every symbol. The other thing I could do is I could get shot again in the... Okay, I know it's coming. So I'm going to, as my last action, breach a wall. I'm going to breach this wall here.
Oh, the wild spot's a wall now? Like it's surrounded?
Yep, it's all factory. Remember the walls are still
Okay,
there.
okay.
Yep. Alright, but then I do take another damage. Okay, this is a double hit, but remember the range is a miss. Okay. Okay, that's it for me.
Bad card.
Bad card. We have mechs. Each engine deploys one hunter. And then the hunters will pursue. I am the active player, so they're going to come towards me to... Yep, they can do that.
That's it.
You get
No, last time you didn't move the ones that were...
this guy here.
Why?
Because you're not the active player, they're with one of you.
Oh.
Yep.
Shoot.
And only the hunters move, not the sniper. Snipers stay where they are. So, that's it. And next round?
That messes me up. Ba-doop beep boop.
Yep, I have to do this one. It's my only card play I can do. Is this gonna help? Yeah, this is what I definitely want. Yeah, get out, dodge!
Okay.
Okay. Reveal! Apothecary. All players gain potions.
Perfect.
I figured you needed that. What did you pick?
The sect comrade is going to move the player marker back to you.
Oh, I'm first. Okay. You got 4 actions, huh? Okay. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is use this to... Yes, heal. Heal 1. I need to, otherwise I could die. And that's free. I have 2 actions.
I would move to your other water.
You don't think I should try to build a camp there?
Oh, you could build one there. I was saying you can move here, build one there. Because I keep forgetting you're allowed
I'm
to
going to
build
be
there.
sniped there. I'm going to get attacked no matter what. But you're right. It is safer to move up there. So let me move. I'm still getting attacked by both. Oh, I missed. Sweet.
Missed.
And then my second action is to build a camp in that spot. Yeah. Okay.
My turn.
I draw up to 5. It's your turn.
Okay. Potion. Free clean of the toxic land. Yes?
You do take damage, but yes.
Shoot.
Because it's toxic site.
Forgot that was a thing.
So I give you the potion because I know you're gonna need it.
That was free.
Yep. Wait, before you do that, you know what we forgot? The mech card. Undo what you
Oh,
did.
crap.
Undo what you did.
Crap. Okay, yeah, this could change things. Go ahead.
Can. Mechs! Each engine deploys 1 hunter. And they're going to pursue. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Now I take your turn.
I'm gonna get shot by this and this.
Yeah, it's only 1 die roll. It doesn't matter.
And these. So
Yeah.
if I just move out of the space, they all just shoot me once.
Yep. Now the difference is because you are in because you have melee option, the melee is going to hit you. That's a potential. If this was empty, you'd only get by the range. But it's only 1 die roll, independent of how many guys are there.
I kind of just want to leave.
Well, you have your potion.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about my potion.
Yeah, you're gonna use that, or you
Well,
don't have to.
I don't have to.
You're gonna take a damage, and then there's a chance you could die.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
They're gonna all shoot at me,
Yep.
and they do hit me.
Yep.
Okay. That was 1 action.
Yes.
Second action, I'm going to clean this up.
Okay.
Third action, moving here.
Yep.
Clean this up for 4th action.
Okay.
And I am just going to heal with this.
Okay. Now you could do team up as well if you want to get more actions.
No, I can't.
Okay. That's it. Back at turn. Here we go. Factories. Build one factory. We only have one spot for that, right? This is not great.
Yeah, this is going kind of
Not
poorly.
great. All right, here we go. We gotta destroy some of these factories. And that's it for that turn. Okay, now it is our turns?
Yes.
What are your strategy wise thinking?
I don't really have a good strategy right now. So I'm just gonna play this card.
Well, I was gonna try to help you with stuff, but I don't have a good strategy. I might go for this one down here to try to take out that factory. Unless you want me to work my way over there. It would be nice if you built a camp there, because that would be a nice healing spot.
I gotta get over there, but yeah.
I know what your plan is.
I'm playing a card. And I'm just trying to get 2 more points so I can build a factory. So I was gonna come here to deal with this and then be able to be here. These guys are a problem.
Alright, I'm going to deal with this factory before it starts spreading pollution, so I'm going to play this. Okay. Reign of Rust. Reveal. Replace one mech with a pollution in any hex without a toxic site. So I'll get rid of one of these and replace it with a pollution.
Okay. I played tunnels so I can relocate to any mountain hex, and I'm gonna relocate right here.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to... Not sure I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Got those guys up there, but I want to take out this as much as I can. I'm trying to figure out if I can do it this turn. I might be able to.
How are you gonna get over there?
Regroup. First action. Boom. Boom. You have to roll a die because there's a guy in my spot. Ooh, nothing. Sweet. That's awesome. Now I'm here. I got 2 more actions. Let me go ahead and breach. I'll give me a support.
He shoots you.
He does shoot at me. Yep. He missed. Third action. Let me move into there. He's then going to shoot at me again. He does hit me.
You're out of actions. Just do it.
I'm going to discard this card for a team up to destroy the mech.
Get a support.
He does attack me. Ooh, I do take... Oh no! I take 2 damage!
No, Steve! Your plan has backfired.
My plan is backfired. So I do take 2 damage, so I did die. So I do get a support. So now what it is, you have to pick a card from my hand. And this card dies. Okay, so what that is, put it over there. And you can put it underneath that grave symbol, that token. That matches it. Yep, just put on top. Perfect. So what that means is if we get another person who dies of that same land type, we lose the game.
Oh, okay.
Good news is it's not our most popular one.
Okay.
Because half my deck is the swamps and half your deck is the mountains.
Okay.
But you still have that in your deck.
Okay. Well, take care of this factory then.
Was that my third? No, that was my additional action.
Yeah. Can you discard another card to do another action? You're out of actions and you discarded this card to do a 4th support. Can you support again?
Yeah, I can. I'm going to do another one.
And
To
then
get rid of the pollution.
Okay.
Okay. And that's all I got, unfortunately. But I did a lot.
My turn.
Nope. I got a turn.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Next turn I can take care of that factory.
Okay.
I was 1 action short, unfortunately. If I had rockets or something, I could have done it.
I feel like you're blaming me.
Yep, blame you. Okay, bad guy card. We have mechs. Each engine deploys 1 hunter. Hunters pursue.
Does he move?
Yes, he moved to your spot. These guys would move, I think. Now let me double check something real quick, because there's a wall. Would they still pursue me if I'm on a factory? Let me double check that real quick. Because technically that's all surrounded by walls. I don't know if they would. They never pursue through walls, including breach walls, and never pursue into factories or rewild factories.
Okay.
Nope. So this guy does not come after me. Neither does that. So, but that one does move to you.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that happens. Yep.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn, yes.
Messed up my plan. Free rocket kill for this guy.
Support.
First action, move here.
Okay.
Second action, clear this.
Yep.
Third action, move here.
Okay.
Boosted action. Oh, I like that card. I'm going to build a little thingy here. Boop, 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 and they're going to shoot at me.
Yep.
He hits me. There we go.
Okay.
But I get to draw up to 5 cards.
We're doing...
I don't think so. Draw the bad guy card.
I don't really know. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it really is.
We'll see. Here we go. Mechs. Again. It deploys a hunter.
Oops.
So we got a hunter up here. Oh, that's a problem for you. One down here, and then these guys would move 2 into your space.
And these guys. No, yes.
Yes, those guys do move 2 into your space.
Oh my god.
That's a problem.
I'm gonna die!
That's a problem. Okay, our turns. All I have is 1 card in my hand, so it's the only card I can play. It's a pretty good card, though. I think I'm going to use it to help you. I would like to go first, though.
You are going first.
Well, you can take it, though, potentially.
Oh, well, that was kind of what I wanted to do.
I mean, you can do it. You can do it. The only downside is if they spread pollution, it's a lot of pollution. But if I get 1 action, I can turn that into a rewild spot, which wouldn't spend pollution.
I'm playing that card.
All right. So I played a Hex Brewer, Rite of Rust. Reveal, replace 1 mech with 1 pollution in any hex without a toxic site. So I'm going to do that to help you. I think 1 here.
Okay.
Is that the best spot for you?
I don't honestly know.
Okay, here we go. And then what is yours?
All players gain rockets.
Sweet. All right, I am first. First thing I'm going to do is rewild this hex. That gives me a support. Okay. Regroup
really
2. Yep. Shoot him for free. I have 1 action left. I can move through the forest.
Okay, so should I just get rid of the problem, the pollution there?
The pollution there. Yeah, then I'm at max. And then I just have to go find a spot to drop. Actually, go here and drop 1. Yeah, let's do that. It's my last action. Okay. All right, that's it for me. Reboot. We toggle to the side. Build 1 factory.
You can't.
I'm glad you didn't take that from me, because now they spread pollution.
Okay.
So that would have been really bad.
So here.
Still not good.
Here.
Yep. And that actually goes...
Skip.
Nope, it goes onto the factory itself.
Oh, okay, there. Now this one is going to skip and go here.
Yep.
And here.
Yep.
And back to you.
Yep, and that is it.
Okay.
Hey, Cam, you're up.
My turn. Can I heal with all those bad guys there? I'm in my house.
Yes, you can. After you heal, you will roll for damage. But you heal first.
I'm going to heal first.
Okay.
1 action.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to hit me because there's melee.
It's probably taking damage.
Shoot. Just 1.
That's okay.
I'll take that.
I mean, you're safe to attack them. You're not going to die.
I could die because they could roll This.
Double, and you're still okay.
No.
So when you take your 4th damage is when you die.
Oh, well then I'm stuck there.
No, because then you can heal.
1.
No, you can fully heal.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way you can die right now.
Okay.
If you plan it right.
I'm going to... If I use this freebie rocket, do they still snipe me from the factory?
Nope. Don't do anything. That's a support.
Second action. Pollution.
Oh, interesting.
Because...
They're going to snipe you.
Well, they're no matter what I do, they're going to snipe me. Or I shoot this, I take this guy out, and they still snipe me.
Yeah.
Is that better?
I think so, because you got to get through those mechs.
Okay. Port, and don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
1 damage.
Okay, that's all I got.
That's okay.
2 actions. Hold on. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Bad guy card. Here we go. Factories. Build 1 factory.
Can't.
Which we can't, so we're going to spread pollution. Oh, boy.
I don't like your shuffling, Steve.
I'll give you the cards next time. Okay, that's it. Next turn for us, and I don't have a hand, so I'm playing blind. I don't know what this is.
Okay.
Alright, so what we got? Reveal! You get the first play marker.
Okay, and my reveal, you get the first point.
Okay, it stays with me. Okay. Okay.
I get 4 actions.
I also have 4 actions.
What do you think? I would just... It's gonna get a toxic thing if you don't fix that spot.
I agree. I think I have to.
Does this guy shoot you? He's not
No.
on top of a factory. Okay.
No, it's not a factory.
So...
Let me double check that. Make sure it's not a factory. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's a
You
rewild
rewilded
spot.
it. All right.
Yeah.
You're fixing that spot, yes?
Yep. Yep. So that's 1 support. My max support, though. I have 2 more actions, though.
Oh, you can teleport here and build here?
I can.
Or do you want to build here? It's rough, but if you're over here, then you can come in at this direction.
Yeah, I wish I could get over here. I'm trying to think if I could do that easily. I can't.
No, I would come here or here. Build here or here.
That's true. I could build in there. That's not bad. But it would make more sense to build out here. Because it's easier to access. Okay, let's regroup.
That's
Here.
2.
2, 3. Oh no, I could go in there. 3, 4. Yeah, why not? Let's build in there. Does I feel like it?
Okay.
Okay.
You get 6 cards.
I get 6 cards, which is needed because I have no cards in my hand. Alright, bad guy card. I have 1 left. Now, here's the rule I don't like, and I'll explain it to you. When I build my last camp, I am out of the game. So then you would have to finish it, or if you build your last camp, it doesn't matter. The leftover people have to finish the game. And they have to have no factories left. So basically at this point, I'm going to come try to help you. And in the fact of dealing with this, I'm hopefully have enough support to drop my last one down pretty soon. So
Yeah.
okay.
So the part that, well, when it happens, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Engines advance twice. And they're
moving
going left.
1, 2.
1, 2. Oh boy. And then deploy, reset. They don't reset. Okay, that's it.
Okay. On my turn, I have 4 actions. First action, I am healing, and then they shoot me.
For 2 damage.
Just that goes right back.
Yep.
I'm gonna heal again, and hopefully not roll the 2. This is my second action.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Good.
Third action,
You kind of take out that guy, right?
I do here. And he's gonna shoot at me.
Yep, shoot you. Yep.
Shoot.
Okay.
Fourth action,
You can be aggressive.
you think so?
Yep, I know so.
Because I could go here. and prepare for this, or just take this out?
Yeah, you do. I don't know. What if you?
I'll take care of that.
Okay, then you can shot again.
Missed.
Okay, cool. Back your turn.
Hold on.
Oh, just kidding.
I am gonna play that card to move. They're gonna shoot me again.
Not going in?
Well, this is gonna become toxic.
So is that.
This is gonna be toxic. Oh, that's toxic.
Yeah. And we have to get rid of that.
Oh, yeah, I am going in.
Okay. So you're only being sniped, though. Because it's before you start. That's a miss.
Oh, good.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That is it.
Okay. There we go. Factories. Build one factory. We cannot. We spread pollution.
Shoot.
Did we lose?
Hold on. This is toxic.
Yep. This is toxic.
Toxic. Yeah, I think we just lost. Hold on. This is toxic.
Yep. So that's that one factory.
It's done.
And this one
goes here.
Yep.
Here, this is toxic.
Yep.
Yeah, we just lost. Oh, no!
That's it.
Steve. That's toxic.
We have another one. That's a game.
Wop, wop. Oh. You know, the last time we played, we did so much better.
We did. We did.
That was rough.
Oh, boy. I was gonna heal you.
Would have been helpful. Would have been helpful. There were so many bad guys on that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't destroy them earlier when they
were only two.
Yeah.
So maybe that would have been helpful. Try to keep the mech minion hunters. They're down hunters.
Yeah.
Keep them down.
Keep them down for sure.
Britney Spears says it's toxic.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That felt like a pandemic chain collapse. Yeah, in this case it was.
Yeah.
In this case it was.
So it's funny because there are like flashes of games. Like you guys brought up the fact that this, like, it looks like Catan.
Yeah.
In that sense, there's walls, so that's got like a Catan flair to it. The pandemic exploding chain thing can happen, and then the Spirit Island type of creatures saving the land.
Right.
So it has a lot of influences, but it doesn't feel like any one of those specific games.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Now, the one thing that we didn't touch on too much that you really don't like about the game, but you did say it. If you were to say you put down your last house here.
Yep.
You leave the game.
Yep, I'm done.
And you're done. And then I'm left to put the rest of my two houses and fix the rest of the land by myself.
Right.
And why? Why would you do that? So we just say, forget that rule. He stays in the game and keeps helping as a cooperative player.
That's how we like to play it. And actually, the interesting thing was, I was reading through the rulebook again in more detail. Like I said, I read it a few times. But one of the rules is, if you're the last player in the game, and you build your last camp, you do not leave the game until all the factories are gone. So there's already a rule in the book of dealing with that. So why don't you just make that the rule normally?
Wait, so what book are you talking about?
The rule book.
Wait, so there is a rule that says you don't leave the game right away.
The rule in the rule book I was reading is if you're the last player and you happen to build your last camp, but there's still factories on the board, you do not leave the game.
Oh, so not even you. So you leave the game, you're gone.
Yep.
And then I'm stuck.
Yep.
And I finish building all my houses.
Yep.
But I have to finish cleaning the rest of the factories up all by myself.
If you happen to build, if you're the last player and you have to build your camp, last camp, you still are in the game until the factories go away. So because the winning condition is all your camps and no factories on the board.
Yeah.
So that's why. So it's like, I kind of feel like that should just be the rule anyway. Like if I build my last camp, let me just keep playing. It's fine. Now the downside to that is I'm not drawing up my hand size because once I go to the end, there's no resetting and building back up anymore.
So you'll like dead draw.
I will dead draw.
So I feel like that's a balance in itself, though.
Yeah. I mean, you're still drawing bad cards though.
It's true.
So
maybe it's more of a hindrance.
It might be.
Maybe that's why. We just don't like the exclusion. But thank you, Matthew, for your confidence on me being able to find another man.
That's right.
In case he does leave me in the wilderness.
But yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about this
Yeah.
is the main thing. Everything else about it, I do enjoy. I think it works it's a fun game, and all the factions feel different. Even if you choose different leaders, they feel different.
I don't fully agree with that.
You felt like you were the same as me.
The only difference in the characters are, okay, I got a rocket or a potion. The cards themselves, like it's the same, you do the same number of actions, like it's an action counter. No, maybe I need to play different characters more, but
Because
no,
I can't shoot adjacent.
I never did once. I didn't get that to fire,
I know, but you could, I'm saying.
but I didn't. So like
I know.
I didn't. So you're saying it's my fault?
No, I'm just saying that my Reign of Rust, right? For example, I can destroy a mech anywhere on the board and turn it into pollution. No one else can do that.
Okay.
So those are the unique aspects of the game.
Maybe the word very different is it's too strong for me. It's like they have a different ability.
It's like Pandemic in that sense. Where if you're the medic, you have a special ability that no one else can do, but you can all do the same actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Or United. It's true though, right? Everyone can do move, attack, and
That's right.
work actions.
That's right.
But they have special abilities that trigger. So I think this is along the similar lines.
Okay. I have to play it more then to try. I have to get that. This, in my defense, this is my second time playing the game.
It is the second time,
So
exactly.
maybe I just need to experience it a little bit more.
We did Steve it, unfortunately, because when we redeployed the engines, we redeployed them in the core.
All to right here.
Yeah.
And I think that did end up messing us up a
It
bit and steving it a little bit.
Right. Because now everything's concentrated around the snipers, which you can never deal with these. Well,
I could with my special
exactly.
ability.
You could technically deal with them. And actually I could too. I could turn it into rust. Which is interesting. So we could together get rid of those snipers.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you can't. So yeah, it would have been more spread out. There would have been factories further away, which is better because then we have to deal with the sniper range right there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So no, this is a fun, cute little game.
I like it.
That sounded a little demeaning, but it's a fun game. Is it one that I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, let's hit it to the table more so than other games?
Yeah.
Maybe. But I think it's adorable too, so I will play it again because I don't like losing. So I have to we're gonna play it again at some point. Maybe not even on the stream, just because I can't end on a loss.
Yeah, a loss. And there are harder cards in this. So we played with all the easy, or normal, maybe you consider, machine cards. There's upgraded versions of these cards to make the game more challenging. But yeah, I think just lost track of the chain reaction potential there. Like, if we would have gotten in the middle and we're like, all it takes is one action to clear that up. We take a damage, but that's fine. And then you have another buffer without that chain reacting. So
Yep. Thanks for hanging out, Matthew. Have a good one.
no problem, Matthew. Later. So
yeah, we didn't manage that very properly.
yeah, I had my ability to run around and pick up pollution, so I could have cleared a lot of that on my next turn. It just needed one turn too slow is what it comes down to.
That's okay. But no.
The other thing I didn't mention is the other items. So if you play with the other factions, you can get a map. This one lets you do a free move or regroup without being attacked. And then this one is bread. This simply just gives you another free action for anything.
Okay.
Those are the two items you can get. Yep. That is Defenders of the Wild. Oh, the other thing I will say too, which is pretty nice, is the box itself is actually really small. So I appreciate not taking up a lot of space on the shelf. So
Yes, you do like everything compacted very nice.
I do.
Yep.
Hey Tim, how's it going?
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, we just ended, so we'll have to watch from the beginning. So
Dan's right. No pain, no gain. I should have taken that damage. I did run away from that spot.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did.
And I had my heal cards. I was ready to. I was like, oh no, you can be aggressive, because I can fully heal you.
We didn't tell me that.
Well, technically, I'm not supposed to say that either.
Oh, that's the other thing. You're right, because you're not really supposed to table talk.
But
in this game,
we would normally, honestly.
We don't play by those rules.
I was trying to be more.
The one game that we abide by that rule.
Yeah.
Most of the time is like the crew, or
I mean, you have to. Otherwise, it ruins the game.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, or what's the fireworks game?
Hanabi.
Hanabi.
Mhm.
It's like cards like that. Then we won't table talk.
Your mom, though.
I'm not talking about what my mom does. I'm saying what we do.
Kim's mom's awesome, but she cannot avoid table talk. It's the
Well, she plays games.
she's like, well, if I just and she'll try to be very coy about it, but she'll like totally drop bombs like you just told me exactly what's in your hand now. Thanks. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, co-op talk is for the strategy talk exactly. I'm with you, and I get the feeling I have not talked to the design team about this, but I get the feeling the rules in here because of alpha gaming. I find alpha gaming not as much of a problem. It's more of like a table problem, not a game problem. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's like it's a I was gonna say it's a person problem.
Well,
But
it kind of is, honestly.
like
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
if you allow if that's just the way people play,
Right.
if you're cool with it, great. If not, yeah. But in this game, if you had one person say you just do this, this, and this, then yeah, that would kind of stink and just be boring.
Yeah, because you saw everyone's hand. It would also bring the game to a crawl. Like I wouldn't like min-max hands for that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What, Yogi?
It's autocorrect.
What?
Ravens of thrill tree. I don't know what autocorrect that is. That's amazing.
Correct. Sorry, but yeah, alpha gaming. So maybe you're right. The rule is in this game because that could really just,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't. It wouldn't bother us playing with talking.
Well, and sometimes I do that to you anyway. I'm like, Steve, just do this.
That's true. That's. I mean, I do it to you too. Like, well, what about? I mean, I can give you a suggestion.
You gave me a suggestion, but did I listen to you?
That's true.
No.
That's true. Fair point. Fair
No.
point.
I do know that I do alpha game every once in a while.
Oh.
But I haven't been yelled at yet. So
I mean, once you reveal your card, you can say whatever you want about that card.
okay.
So it's not like, and I don't see the comment here, silent two-player co-op. It is when you're figuring out what card to play from your hand. But once your card's on the table, just do whatever you want. No big deal.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Defender of the Wild, I like it. It's a cool game, but it's not like, it's one that I feel like I'm going to bring to conventions a lot. Because
I
it's a
think
small box. And
it's a small convenient box.
Yep.
It's approachable.
it's very approachable. It's
very
fun.
approachable.
It's challenging.
You can bring on new players, you can bring on experienced players and
Yep.
just go. It's not hard to pick up the game and play.
No.
So I think it's an excellent collection ad if you need something to kind of fit that niche.
For sure.
So
Sure. That's all I got for today, though, for Co-op Guild. Now, next thing coming up on the channel will be Saturday, which I haven't put on the calendar yet, but it's coming. It is going to be a live chat.
oh my gosh.
Oh, you know what? Derek's not going to be available.
Oh no.
He's traveling for work.
Oh no. Well, if Barrett's around,
Baron will be around. We can maybe. I'll see if Colin's available.
if Colin, that would be fun.
I'll try to get Colin on.
And maybe I'll join.
But yes, that will be
Yes.
recap of Extra Life, and we'll see the chicken suit. So
Chickens, we gotta make your video, man.
we do. Yep.
Man. Okay. Yeah, so Saturday morning extra life chat. Not extra, yeah, extra life co-op chat.
Yep.
With Steve wearing the chicken suit because again, thank you everybody so much. Thank you.
Actually, you will have to do it because I don't think I can reach the controls to run the stream with the feathers.
You want me to run the stream?
I think you have to run the stream because I don't think I can touch anything.
What button do I press?
I'm gonna be knocking things over.
Okay.
It's gonna be bad.
All right, well, we'll just come hang out on Saturday and see
We gotta figure out the details.
how much of a show that's gonna be.
So,
But yeah, no, again, from the extra life over this past weekend, thank you again to everybody who was just participating and having fun with us, playing games and contributing if you could or not and just having a good time.
I do have an announcement too, actually, because the donations, they don't end on Saturday. You can still donate. We've actually crossed 3,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. So thank you so much for those
Yeah.
who are still donating. So
Yeah, that's great. You're right, because it is still
I'm
open.
gonna try to put Kim in the suit.
I don't.
Oh, maybe next year.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
Yes.
I don't know about it. I don't need to be in a chicken suit. You guys made me sing scat jazz during Extra Life, and a very long rift, might I add. So,
Oh yes. We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do next
anyway,
year.
so come hang out Saturday, and next week, there is no Marvel United Monday because
There is.
no, I'm not here Monday.
I forgot.
I'm going to go to a concert Monday night with my sister and pretend to be young and hip and cool. So yeah, you have to figure out something else to do Monday.
Okay. I've got plenty to play. It's not a problem. So
Yeah.
okay.
If
Cool.
anyone's in the Raleigh-Cary area, I do have 2 tickets I am trying to sell to the Pink concert because I have different tickets now. So, but
Okay. Cool.
all right,
Yeah.
thanks.
Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time at the guild.
Bye.
Bye bye.